This product feedback video is brought to you by Aldi. The Nexus 10 is the first flagship 10-inch device that is built by Samsung but with Google's strict guidance. The big advantage is that the device runs the latest version of Android operating system 4.2 and will always receive the latest version. The biggest differentiation between this 10-inch tablet and others is that the screen's resolution is fantastic, and boy oh boy is it a good screen. Please make sure to give this video a huge like before we continue with this review. The Nexus 10 features a 10-inch 2560 by 1600 display, which equates to 300 pixels per inch. From my use, the screen is excellent, text looks extremely sharp, colors are vibrant, viewing angles are good. The only negative I could find is there are some light bleed around the edges, but it's nothing too major. It's still a fantastic screen, and I don't think I could ever go back to a lower resolution. Not only that, but the battery life of the device is really good too. I managed to get 8 to 10 hours from the device per charge. The standby time is pretty decent at around 7 to 8 days, but doesn't compare to the iPads which last around 30. The fact is the battery is powerful enough to support the high resolution and also give you a decent amount of time to use it. On to performance. The Nexus 10 features a dual-core processor and quad-core graphics with 2 gigs of internal memory. This equates, from my use, to buttery smooth performance with no noticeable lag and a great Android 4.2 experience. The Nexus 10 comes in 2 different sizes, both 16GB and 32GB. I opted for the 16. It also features a 5 megapixel camera and a 1.9 megapixel front-facing camera. The performance from the rear camera is average, as can be seen from these sample photos, but the front-facing camera is really nice for Skype calls. Google says the device utilizes a better form of Wi-Fi connection called MIMO. However, from my experience, I couldn't really tell if it worked faster, but I'm glad to know it's there. Build quality wise, the device is really good. At first it seemed a bit cheap, but the more I used it, the more I appreciated its construction. It's really lightweight and feels great in the hands. The forward-facing speakers on the front sound great and is a really nice design feature. The left side houses the mini USB connector and headphone jack, while on the right we have the mini HDMI so we can output the screen to a TV. The bottom has a pogo plug for accessories that are supposed to be coming. The back of the device features this rubbery plastic texture that actually feels really good, and also has a removable section on the top there, again for accessories to connect to. There is no flex in the device, and I personally don't mind the design style. The top houses a power on and off and volume rocker. However, it does take some time to get used to because the volume up and down are inverted. With the release of the new device comes a new version of Android, still called Jelly Bean but labelled as 4.2. They've included some neat features such as quick access to your settings by swiping down on the right side of the screen. It also now features multiple users. This means you can set up access for both yourself and anyone else, so your pressure starter doesn't go missing. The coolest feature is by far the new keyboard input method. I love this and can't go without it now at all. It's similar to swipe where you drag your finger to different letters rather than lifting. It really improved my typing speeds. The only downside to the device is the lack of apps optimized for a tablet experience. I'm hunting for things like ABC iView and it's nowhere to be found. I'm also disappointed that many apps are still mobile phone applications being stretched for a larger screen. It really sees a lack of creativity and overall I would say slightly bad user experience. Things like emailing, surfing the web, reading books and watching YouTube is all fine, but if you want to get some extra functionality from the device, it's not here. At $469 Australian dollars for the 16GB, the price is quite good for the hardware it offers. Ultimately, if you're looking for a 10-inch Android tablet, this is definitely one to consider, and it's personally my choice. If you enjoyed this review, please give this video a huge like and make sure to visit the channel for more videos like this. Muhammad out, and peace be with you.